Good afternoon, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Disidores here for our fourth and fifth grade read aloud of Skellig. Okay, it was kind of a sad couple chapters that we read yesterday. Um, the baby, I believe, is back in the hospital. Okay, she's not doing too well. They couldn't pick her up or hold her. She has lots of wires in her. She's in that kind of plastic case. So that was kind of sad. And another thing was they brought Skellig, which was we think it's a big bird now, into that abandoned house that is actually Nina's house. It was her grandfather's, and now it's hers. And so he's in there, and they're trying to take good care of him and make him more comfortable. So let's read chapter 26. There it is, said Nina, the dinosaur that flew. She laid the heavy encyclopedia on the grass beneath the tree. We looked down at the clumsy creature. It was perched on a thorny branch. Beyond it, volcanoes belched flames and smoke. The great land-bound creatures, Diplodocus, Stegosaurus, lurched across a stony plain. So it looks like they're looking up older species of dinosaurs that used to roam the earth, because maybe they're thinking Skellig is something like that. Sometimes a flying dinosaur in a way, because he's so large. We believe that dinosaurs became extinct, said Nina, but there's another theory, that their descendants are with us still. They nest in our trees and our attics. The air is filled with their songs. This little dinosaur may have survived and began the line of evolution that led to birds. She touched the short, stunted wings. Wings and feathers, see? But the creature was a heavy, bony thing. Look at the clumsy, leaden tail. It was capable of nothing but short, sudden flight, from tree to tree, stone to stone. It couldn't rise and spiral and dance like birds now can. Blackbird flew from the tree above us and dashed into the sky. If you held this dinosaur, she said, it would be almost as heavy as a stone in your hand. It would be almost as heavy as the clay models I make. I looked into Nina's dark eyes. They were wide and expectant, like she wanted me to see something or say something. I thought of the baby in my lap, of Skellig slung between Nina and me. I thought of his wings and of the baby's fluttering heart. There's no end to evolution, said Nina. She shuffled closer to me. We have to be ready to move forward, she said. Maybe this is not how we are meant to be forever. She took my hand. We are extraordinary, she whispered. She looked deep into me. Skellig, she whispered. Skellig, Skellig. I stared back. I didn't blink. It was like she was calling Skellig out from somewhere deep inside me. It was like we were looking into the place where each other's dreams came from. And then there was sniggering and giggling. We looked up, and there was Leaky and Coot standing on the other side of the wall looking down at us. So if you remember, Leaky and Coot are his friends from his old neighborhood. So now they're there, and they're kind of giggling because Nina and Michael are sitting under this tree, looking at each other and holding hands. So they're probably going to make fun of him, I'm thinking. Let's read chapter 27. What's wrong with you? They kept asking. What is wrong with you? I was hopeless. I couldn't tackle. I missed the ball by a mile when I jumped up to head it. When I had the ball at my feet, I stumbled all over the place. I fell over at once and skinned my elbow on the curb. I felt shaky and wobbly, and I didn't want to be doing this, playing football in our front street with Leaky and Coot while Nina sat in the tree with a book in her lap and stared and stared. It's 'cause he's been ill, said Leaky. Forget it, said Coot. He's not been ill. He's just been upset. He watched me trying to flick the ball up onto my head. It bounced off my knee and bobbed into the gutter. I'm just out of practice, I said. I don't believe it. It's just been a week since you could beat anybody in the school. That's right, said Leaky. It's her, said Coot. Her in the tree. That girl he was with. Leaky grinned. That's right, he said. I shook my head. My voice was as shaky as my feet had been. They stood there, sniggering. It's that girl, said Leaky. The girl that climbs in a tree like a monkey, said Coot. Her that sits in a tree like a crow. Stop, I said. I looked Leaky in the eye. He'd been my best friend for years. I couldn't believe he'd go on with this if I looked him in the eye and wanted him to stop. He grinned. He holds hands with her, he said. She says he's extraordinary, said Coot. Stop it, I said. I turned away from them. Went past our house to the end of the street, turned down toward the back lane. I heard them coming after me. I sat down in the lane with my back against the boarded-up garage. I just wanted them to go away. I wanted them to stay. I wanted to be able to play like I used to. I wanted them to be just the way they used to be. Leaky crouched beside me, and I could feel he was sorry. The baby's sick, I said. Really sick. The doctor says I'm in distress. Yeah, I know, he said. I'm sorry. Coot kicked the ball back and forth against the board. Don't do that, I said. You'll knock it down. He went on doing it. Don't do it, I said. I got up and grabbed him by the scruff of the neck. Stop doing it, I said. He snickered again. Doing what, Michael? Oh, I'm sorry, he said it like this. Doing what, Michael? He said in a high, growly voice. I shoved him back against the garage. I thumped my hand against the board beside his head. He winked at Leaky. See what I mean? He said. I thumped the boards beside his head again. There was a loud crack and the whole garage trembled. Coot jumped away. We stared at the boards. There was another crack and another shudder, and then silence. I opened the gate into the yard, and we tiptoed inside. We stared through the door into the gloomy garage. Dust was falling thicker than ever through the light. There was another crack. I'd better get my dad, I said. All right, so we're going to stop there for today. So his friends are there, and they're picking on him because they're making fun of him being friendly with Nina. Michael got really, really mad, and he ran off towards the garage, and he was pounded on the garage, and that old garage is kind of shaking and shuddering. And they opened the door, and a lot of stuff is falling from the roof. So he ran to get his dad. I think that garage is finally going to fall down. But good thing Skellig is not inside anymore. All right, so we will continue with our book. I know we will continue with it tomorrow. Okay? Have a great day, guys. See you next time.